No, we just have like a little bit different perspective with Olga. No, I'm just looking for like a person who I'm interested in being with. Like, I'm not just a guy to be with.
Right.
And like I don't mean that it's okay. I can pay for my dinner. So it's not like critical for me for the guy to who takes me on a date like to pay and for whatever. Okay, it's not okay because like I chose to come.
Right.
I chose to come.
I don't understand.
Kate, do you have an answer to that question?
No, we just have like a little bit different perspective with Olga. No, I'm just looking for like a person who I'm interested in being with. Like, I'm not just a guy to be with.
Right.
And like I don't mean that it's okay. I can pay for my dinner. So it's not like critical for me for the guy to who takes me on a date like to pay and for whatever. Okay, it's not okay because like I chose to come.
Right.
I chose to come. Like so yes, it's nice if you pay, but it's not like critical. So if he wants to share the bill, okay, because like because like yes, like I don't like to owe something to
How's
someone.
a view of something? It's a food.
No.
It's like for me it's like
what kind of food are we
he's
talking
paying
about?
for your time.
Golden Eagle.
Okay, for me it's like he pays
I
for
want to
the
expand on
dinner.
this because I've heard this one a lot.
He's like he's paying for your time. And it's like you see we were raised like we heard not like our mothers or whatever said
He's paying
but
for food.
for food, but I can pay for my food.
Yeah.
Like for example, if we are friends, yes, and we are going out, we share the bill. Or if you don't have money, I have money, I pay for you. If I don't have, you pay for me.
Right.
So like, why should you pay for me?
It's not the should.
No, that I'm not saying. But you say that the man should pay.
It's that it doesn't make me feel less when a guy wants to show off or be a man and like how
I mean, it's good when a guy.
That's funny. It's like the same thing you say. I can pay for my stuff. Like I would go out with my friends to pay for everything. I know for sure we have a good time. We will have a good time. But I'm taking the risk and my time. So I'm not even like, this is not like he's losing money. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know how to put it.
But-
okay, continue whatever you were saying.
So like in our childhood or youth, we heard that from media or whatever or friends or they're saying like that women allows like give sex, like not give, like yes they give, like I don't know how to say it in English,
No,
probably,
I think
but
so.
in Russian we say that that даёшься ему. So like there was a perspective that you give, but
You
why?
You let him.
Yes, you let him.
Mm.
You let him.
Okay.
But
I see where you're going.
for me, it's not like that. It's I want that. I
Sure.
like I'm the same partner. Yes, in this. So
you give-
I'm doing that because I want to.
No, absolutely.
So you give money, so you
Something.
don't. So you kind of drop the pressure of
No.
having to give him something.
you drop the expectation. Because I've heard that specific point being brought up, and I think it's a fair point. And let me try to say this in a different way, because I think that this is a good point. Because men, we don't know what this is like, because men, we're used to paying, we're not used to being paid for. So this is something we have to learn about from women. I have heard from women that they felt that there's an expectation if they go out for a meal that if the man pays, he should expect something from her. Maybe it's sex, maybe it's some physical act, something, right? And I get that, because I think that that's a fair point. Again, as men, we don't know what that feels like. What I would say, to kind of try to balance it, so it's not this, again, I like to not think of things in extremes. Like, I'm never paying for anything, or you're paying for everything. To say, should there be an expectation that just because I pay for your meal, like you're gonna give me your body? No. That should not be an expectation, to be clear. What I would say is, maybe to try to use both of your points, what Olga's saying, it's good to allow the man, especially if he's kind of been conditioned to treat a woman that way, because he's trying to show a sign of respect.
Yes.
And at the same time, for the woman to feel empowered, to not have to feel like she owes him something simply because he paid for something. What do you think about me positioning the discussion like that? Like, does that make you feel different? Does that bother you the way you already feel about it?
It all depends on person, how he or she sees it.
Mm-hmm.
For example, yes, for me, like I don't want to be obliged. So,
Right.
To feel obliged, yes,
Right.
to do something. So for me, when I'm not like, when I don't quite understand if I'm that interested in guy, if I want him to be like in a relationship with me, so I want it to be casual. So I want to like to be expected to do something.
Sure.
Because I don't know how he
You don't even
reacts.
know if you want it to go any further.
Yes,
Got it,
exactly.
got it.
So like I treat them as like friends. Because
I
for
get
me
that.
it's easier, it's safer, because I don't like to give like, for example, like for Olga it's okay like to walk someone, to ghost someone. Like for me it's not.
No,
I feel like
respect that.
I need to explain. Yes, I don't like. I need to tell them, because like what I don't like. So it's difficult for me. So to give a rejection. Yes. So for me it's easier not to give hopes.
Right, not false
beforehand.
hope.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes men they are pushy. Yes.
Sure.
So sometimes they can be like pushy, and if they like you, they're pushing that I like you, you're beautiful, blah 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 blah. But no, I need time. So you can be interested in me, you can show interest, but like casual, like not being too pushy. Just
No, I think that that's a fair point, because when I'm thinking about it, it takes away when you talk about obligation, it takes away the need for you to have to feel like maybe you don't want to spend time with them after that. Maybe you just want to go out them like for lunch or something, and you want it to stop there. Well, if you pay for the meal, maybe you feel like, oh, now I got to hang out with you longer, or maybe I have to go to dinner with you.
yeah.
Instead of if we split it, like,
So I
and
can
say, hey,
stand up and
it
go.
was fun, but I don't really want this to continue, then I can walk away and I don't have to feel bad about it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and for me it's easier. Like for me, it makes much more sense to start a relationship with friendship. Yes, to know each other, to have some time. If like I want something serious or like meaningful relationship.
That makes sense with the money pay.
Yes.
Because I never have those issues to begin with. In a way that I never feel like that I have to give something back. Because for me, like the biggest thing I can give you in general is my time. Like my time, right? Because I brought myself there. So it's big for me.
That's
Like,
what it should be.
exactly.
It should always just be time.
So for me,
But you decided to come to spend time with that person.
yes, exactly. So
Well, it's mutual.
Yes,
It's mutual, right? We
it's
both
mutual.
we both offer our time
it's mutual.
to be with each other and
Exactly.
see what happens.
It's not like you give him like okay, you can spend time with me. No, you
But
don't.
you said that you have additional thing that you might be feeling that you need to give because he pays. I don't put that much over
issue
the
in
money. No, the money are not like something like on
It's
a
just-
high pedestal. You know, it's just
that. Yeah, just for example, if the man does this, it just gives him more credits.
It's not
That's
like
all.
we have a score on a wall.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, but just you seem that okay, like he's I would say gentleman. Yes. Like,
No, and I respect
and
that.
like if he says okay, let's split, you just think maybe it's okay, yes, but or maybe you just need to look how he treats, like if he gives tips or whatever, like or maybe he's just stingy. Yes, so
Sure.
it's another battle
Those,
for
those,
you.
those
Yeah,
are things
so,
to look for.
yes, but if he's like very open and like very generous, so just okay,
No,
great
I
plus.
like that.